Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be working with the Eden Garden collection of products, the products that I did purchase. So we have the bundle here, which is the Eden Garden stamp set with the dies. And I have one out because I'm going to be using it. So that's that one there. But you can buy these separately or as a bundle and save 10%. This will be in the January to June 2022 mini catalog. These two products here. Then we have the Garden Gems, which are Cherry Cobbler and Soft Succulent. These are gorgeous. And I think I'm going to be using some of these today. And then we have the beautiful Ever Eden Specialty Designer Series paper. And the colors in this is Soft Succulent, Evening Evergreen, and Gold Foil. So I'm going to just show you the sheets. I believe this is my favorite pattern out of all of them. I usually like the specialty side the best. I love this for some reason. I love it. This one is an ombre. This is nice too. All of them are nice. It's just, you know, sometimes you have your favorites. But I think all of these patterns would work for a lot of different things. And the last product that is in this collection is the cotton paper. I did not get the cotton paper, but I am, by watching other people's videos, I've seen that they say it's kind of like tissue paper. But what I'm going to be using instead is our 2021 to 2023 in color shimmer vellum paper. So we're going to be using some of that. And this comes 12 by 12. And it has all the in colors for the 21 to 23 year, okay? So what we're going to be doing today is a project from the Call Me Crafty Owl sheet load for November 2021. But before we get to it, of course, we have to go over our buzzworthy business of the day. So I have a reminder here for the Gifts Galore Paper Pumpkin Kit. You have until the 10th. Which is next week. I think it's Friday. No, Wednesday. Wednesday of next week is the last day that you can subscribe to get this particular paper pumpkin kit, which includes supplies to make 9 oversized treat boxes with coordinating food safe bags. Okay. And of course, with all paper pumpkin kits, you get a stamp set and an ink spot. And if it's your first paper pumpkin kit, you will get a stamping block, a clear block. And I just wanted to remind you again that we have kits that are only found online in the online store. So they no longer put the kits in the catalog, but you can find them all at stampinup.com/kits, okay? And then again, this is the suite that the collection that we're going to be using is the Eden Gardens, which is now available for you to purchase. So again, we have the stamp set and the dies. You can get it in a bundle and save 10%. The specialty paper, the cotton paper, the Garden Gems. And these 3 items are while supplies last only, okay? If you want, I suggest you get this as soon as you can. Okay, and if you are going to purchase it, I would love for you to use my November host code. This code will change every month, but it can always be found on my blog at honeybeestampinhive.com or on my Facebook page, Honeybee Stampin' Hive, okay? And then we have a join special for this month. Yay! Join my team. Start with savings. So from November 4th to the 30th of this month, 2021, you can purchase the starter kit for $75 and you're going to get $125 worth of product. Your choice, okay? Your choice. That is an awesome deal. So if you're going to spend $75, you may as well get the starter kit and save 20% at least on all of your future orders. You don't have to do videos. You don't have to have parties. You don't have to do anything. You can just join and get the discount, or you can make it a business if that's your choice, okay? I would love to have you on Honeybee Stamping Hive as a team member. And that is all our buzzworthy business for today. So let's get started with our project. So again, we are going to be doing the Call Me Crafty Owls November 2021 sheet load of cards. So I have a evening evergreen card base here. It is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then we have all of our pieces to make our card. So what I'm going to do, let me show you, we have some designer series paper here. These are all of our pieces. Some not whisper white, basic white. This is the metallic rose gold and gold specialty paper. Then we have some of the shimmer vellum. We have the evening evergreen as well as the soft succulent I'm going to be using, and some gold foil. Okay, so we're going to get started by, what do I want to do? Let's do the inside first. So let's get this. I need some scrap paper. So I have a sheet of the small grid paper that we use with the Stamparatus. I'm going to get my soft succulent ink pad and the biggest floral image from our stamp set. And I want to stamp this. Let me just get this inked up. And I do believe this is a distinctive stamp set. I want to stamp that off on my scrap paper and just put it right here in the middle. Then we are going to get the Evening Evergreen Classic Stamping ink pad and stamp our sentiment for the inside. And I want this to go right across the middle, just like that. Let's move those out of our way. And might as well get the stamping done since I have the ink out. So I die cut this ahead of time. This is using one of the dies from the die set. And I did stamp these earlier because it is this sentiment I'm using. Dear friend, how are you? Ooh, it barely fits on here. But I'm going to see if I can do it on camera. If I can't, I've already stamped it, and I'm going to just use one of the ones I've done previously. So let me try to get... Oh, see, I went down too far. But that's okay. I have one already done. And I mean, it barely fits. See, it's almost cut off at the top. It is a little, but it's better than this one that's cut off at the bottom. Okay, so we're going to be using that one. But it does fit. You just have to... I probably should have used my Stamparatus with it, and that would have made all the difference in the world. But since I didn't, here we go. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is start gluing stuff. And this is stamped Cricut. How about that? Of course it is. Of course it is. But we're going to just have to have that as part of our design today because I am not restamping this because it still looks good. It's handmade. Whoever gets this will understand. It is handmade. And anybody that gets a card from me knows it's going to be Cricut anyway. Oh gosh. I swear I see it straight. I swear I do. I don't know why. It stamps Cricut when it's straight, when I'm lining it up. When I'm placing it on there, I know it's straight. And somehow it comes out crooked. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There we go. That's the inside. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this paper down on our card base. I always hate to cover up the specialty side, but for this card, I am not using this side of the paper. I like both sides, though. We're just going to center this on here. Then I have this strip that is going to layer on this. Now, on the sheet load of card instructions, This is not how she has you to cut it out. This piece of designer series paper, oh my goodness, if I can get my words out, she actually cuts it in 2 pieces because you're going to put something over the middle. So it's just so that you can save on paper. But I'm not worried about that, so I'm just using 1 long strip. Plus, I find it easier for me to line up when it's 1 long strip versus the 2 pieces. But it's whatever you want to do. Your choice. And I will have a link below in the description box on how you can download the instructions, the PDF for this project. Okay. And I see I have a little overhang here, so we will get our scissors and cut that off. And you can find all of the dimensions, the sizes of everything on that link to the PDF. And I will also have links below to join my team so that you can join during this special for $75. Free shipping on your starter kit. And in your starter kit, you also get a paper pumpkin kit and a business supply kit. Or pack, rather, not kit. But I'll have that link below in the description box, as well as the link to subscribe to the paper pumpkin. Okay, so we have everything layered up. Then we're going to place this on our card. So let's go ahead and, this one, I don't know if the glue is going to stick. Let's use some sticky tear and tape. So I'm just going to put a couple of pieces of tear and tape on the back side of this gold specialty paper, because the surface is slick. I'm not sure if it's going to stick well, but what I do, because you guys know me and straight, I need my liquid glue. So I'm still going to use the liquid glue, but this is just because the liquid glue will eventually grab once it starts drying. But what I do is cover up that tear and tape with some of the liquid glue to help it still slide. It won't grab as quick, so I can still put it in position where I want it to be. So we're just going to take this and put it over here to the side. So it's going to go all the way to the top, down to the bottom here, and that should be straight. See, I have a little bit of wiggle room because I put that glue over the sticky, over the tear and tape sticky side. So let's take the backings off of this and add this to it as well. Okay, so now let's see. I think I want this to go this way, and we're going to try to put this more towards the top than the bottom, but not much, but just a little. That lines up perfectly. There we go. Okay, and now we're going to do a little bit of die cutting. So let's get our baby Boss. This is the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Get our cutting plates. So we need the 2, the 1, and a 2. And we have our shimmer vellum, our die from this die set. Oh, and before I do this, I want you to know I did put some of our adhesive sheet on the back. Okay, so to make it a sticker, because this is a small die cut, and I like to put it in angled. I think it goes better goes through the machine better that way. And we're going to just get this right through. Oh no! Our thing's falling. Probably should have ran that through more than once, but I'm hoping it will be okay because the vellum is thin. So it should be okay. Let's get this out of the way. Get our die cut off. And yes, it went through. So I would save this piece to probably die cut some leaves or something. So especially since it has the adhesive strip on the back. So we have this. This, I want to make it, I've done that out of the soft succulent as well as the gold foil. Where did I put my sentiment? Oh, that's the one we stamped. Okay, here it is. So what I did, I just took one of them and I cut it in half because I wanted to make it more rounded looking. Did I put adhesive on this one? I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay. So I'm just going to peel off the backing. So we're going to put our sentiment about right here. So I want this to go about right here. And I just want to try to curve it a little. Just a little bit. So let's just separate these. And that's why I cut it. Because I want to try to make it look a little rounded. More rounded than rectangular. So we're just going to take these two and cut them as well. And we're going to peel the backings off. This will probably be easier if I would grab my take your pick tool, but I think I can do it. My fingernails grew out a little bit. And I'm just going to layer this up. I probably should have did the gold one last. Do I even need the other ones? I do want some more. I want more variety. So we're just going to stick that down there. Let's see. So this is going to go about right here. Stick. Get the, that was Evening Evergreen. This is the soft succulent one. I'm going to put this one here. Just try to tuck those tails in. Make it stick down. That should be good, I think. So we don't need these two. Okay, so let's get our Stampin' Dimensionals here, because that's what we're going to put it on the back of our sentiment. Put these dimensionals on. I love the products in this suite. They're so cute. Now, you don't have to use this part as a sentiment label if you don't want to. It could be just for decoration, depending on your design of your card. Let's see, I think this needs to turn in a little more to be under my sentiment here. Okay, that'll help hold all the pieces down as well. Now let's see, where did I put the jewels? The little pretty gems. Let's see, we want to put some gems on here, right? Some gems. Are they called gems? Yes, they're gems. Let me cut this open. I like to cut mines down this way so I don't have to keep worrying about that sticky flap opening and closing it. So let's see. Take your pick tool. Do we want some of these? That's cherry cobbler. I think that would make it look more Christmassy. But where do we want to put these? We can put them right here if we like. Oh man, my throat is getting dry. Let's put it right here. One there. One right here. Come off of my... Scoot over a bit. And I'll do one more. And we'll do it right here. Make like a little flower up there. Come on. Okay, that's good. So there we have it. That's our card using the November 2021 Show Us Your Sheet Load card design with the Garden Gems, the Eden Garden stamp set, the Eden dies, and of course the designer series paper. Where did I put it? And it is called Ever Eden 12 by 12 specialty designer series paper. Okay, you guys, that is all I have for you today. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.